Hello everyone, Melissa Boher Jacobson here and streaming live, trying to stream live from LinkedIn and Facebook. And let's see if we can go live. Still working out the kinks of working with live. And let's just see if we can get this going here. Nope. Okay, broadcasting live to LinkedIn and YouTube this evening. And this is day 7 of my series, 25 tips to help you overcome stress and maximize coping skills. And I'm just going to try one more time to see while I am gathering myself here. Let me just see if I can get this to go live. Yeah, in Facebook. Not quite sure why that's not letting me, but nonetheless, we are excited that we're going live tonight, both in YouTube and in LinkedIn. So if you are joining me for the first time, welcome. My name is Melissa Boher Jacobson, Confident Life Coaching and Hypnotherapy. And I am dedicated to helping you, your family, your staff overcome unwanted issues so that you can succeed in life, in health, in business, in athletics, and academics. And today, as part of day 7 of my series, Overcoming Stress, we've had a fantastic time. Now, this is day 7. I had a little bit of a setback, you see, because guess what happened to me? Stress. Stressful. Not so much stress, but what I like to call adverse conditions, stressful conditions, adversity, challenges. This is how I refer to things circumstances that most people feel stressed by. Now, fortunately for me, although I've had a lot of circumstances that I've had to deal with, my own coaching and training has helped me manage a lot of challenging and adverse conditions, including, yes, COVID chaos. My husband was hospitalized for 2 days. He's fine. He's getting better. I also had the big C. I'm fine. Some other family matters that are normal, stressful situations for all families where you have an older family member that is struggling with long-term care and different issues. But nonetheless, because of, blessedly, my own stress management techniques and a lot of the tips that I share with you here, I am doing really well and I'm able to cope. I'm able to have a clear head. I'm able to think clearly, come up with solutions. I'm able to allow solutions to these adverse situations and circumstances to come because I can think clearly, because I'm not overcome and overwhelmed by stressful thinking. So today, as promised, I am talking about a new tip, and today's tip is called What Is versus What If Thinking. And that means that most of the time when we come up with a difficult situation, we tend to think about what comes next. And this is a natural kind of a built-in, what I call a built-in default, human default, part of our survival mechanism, that we're always thinking ahead. And I do this too. I think about, the scenarios that could occur. The difference being, it's okay to plan, but when we get stuck in what if and catastrophic thinking, we get stuck. We get that overwhelm. We get that stress. We get that paralysis. We get that fear, that fight, and especially that freeze response, which does nothing for us except paralyze us. We do not want that. In challenging situations and adverse situations, we do not want to be frozen. And when we think about what if, we tend to be future focused. We're future casting. And very often when we're in what if thinking, we are thinking in a more catastrophic fashion. And this will maximize our stress response, both physically, hormonally, emotionally, cognitively. This will exacerbate our overwhelm and stress and freeze response. So what's the alternative? We need to stay in what is called what is thinking. So when you're facing adversity, when you're facing challenges, when you're facing stressful situations, stressful circumstances, remind yourself to think about what is. Stay out of what if, because what if, now it's okay to plan for the future, but we want to stay out of this catastrophic, well, what if this happens and what if that happens? Because thinking about our future with what if thinking, guess what? It has no effect on our future. It doesn't change our future, and all it does is paralyze us in our now, in our current moment. So we need to stay in what is thinking. Let me give you an example. I'll give you an example that many people, including myself, deal with as part of life. I mentioned a family member that is struggling with some end-of-life issues and trying to find an appropriate place for this family member to be taken care of properly, to receive the care and comfort that they need. We don't have that place for him, and we need it within days. So we're not going to go, well, what if we can't find a place? It's going to be homeless. It's going to be on the street. No. We need to stay in what is. What is right now is that this person has a loving family, a large loving family, who is working and will work and will find a solution. And as it turns out, when you stay in what is thinking, solutions tend to start to come to you. If you trust yourself, you stay in what is thinking, you can think clearly, and you can come up with great solutions. And then sometimes the solutions, because you're thinking clearly, the solutions start to come toward you. This happened this evening. I phoned someone who my phone had gone dead when I was in conversation with her. She's not somebody I know well. And she asked me what was going on with my family member. And she said, I work for an agency that specializes in helping people with this situation. Would you like some help? I got a little bit emotional. I said, yes, I would like some help. So tomorrow morning, I'm getting some expedited help with this situation. And I attribute this to staying in what is thinking, staying open to possibilities, staying open to solutions. There is a solution for every problem. One of the ways that we miss those solutions is we get stuck in what if thinking. This leads to freeze response, panic, emotional overload, overwhelm, and the inability to stay clear-headed, to be able to focus and find those solutions. So that is my tip for this evening. Hopefully this live is going through. I do want to share with you that I have some really great news. In a couple of weeks, August 13th, we're going to be doing a free workshop, and it's all about stress relief through a phenomenal tool called self-hypnosis. And self-hypnosis is phenomenal because you can do it anywhere, anytime, and you can learn to use this tool, and you can use it, and hypnosis is the gift that keeps on giving. So once you learn this tool, it's going to improve its effectiveness is going to continually improve for you. And once you learn this technique, you'll be able to apply it anywhere, anytime, by yourself within minutes. And this will help you continually develop your stress management and phenomenal coping skills. I'm very excited. That's going to be August 13th. It's going to be at 11 a.m. on Eastern time on a Saturday. I will be joined by my colleague and friend, Ramona Robinson, who is herself a certified hypnotist and also is certified in a self-hypnosis technique that is phenomenal called 7 Paths. And she's going to be sharing some knowledge and some training with us. So please make sure that you check the description and the comments in this video for the link to that free workshop. I look forward to seeing you there. You're going to get some real value out of that. So in the meantime, I want to thank you for listening this evening. Those of you who are listening live and those of you who are watching the replay, I thank you for your time. And one more thing, if you or a loved one is struggling with an unwanted issue, you do not need to struggle. I am in the business of relieving people forever of unwanted issues. You can see lots of testimonials on my website. I invite you to go there and check those out. You'll see lots of my clients talking about this great way to overcome unwanted issues. You can also set up a free consult with me anytime at www.meetwithmelissa.me. I look forward to seeing you, perhaps in our workshop, perhaps on a free call, and definitely invite you to go and visit my website and find out more about what we do to help you, your family, your loved ones, your staff have phenomenal coping skills and not only survive, but thrive. Thanks for listening, everyone.